I was in Montreal last night. They hate Indians. I started around Ontario. I just started doing Indian jokes. It wasn't even funny. I was like, garlic. They were like, fuck them. I'm fucked up, man. Like, physically. I got attacked by your famous Canadian ice right when I got off the plane. You ever fall as an adult in front of other adults and you gotta, like, I wasn't even drunk and I looked fucked up. I was like, wait a second, guys, I'm fine. And then, like, it's so hard to explain what happened because you fall and you think you got, like, clubbed in the head. All of a sudden you're just on the ground. It's like a snapshot. And then, like, I couldn't get words out. They're like, what's wrong? I was like, boo-boo. And they were like, French Canadian. Pick a fucking language. I don't speak French. I know you speak English! Fuck you, Eclair, you croissant-eating bitch. I fought a whole revolution, so I gotta speak your cursive-ass language. If you don't mind, I'm gonna sit right here. I got back from I'm gonna put my phone over here in case this goes well. I like this chair. This looks like the first chair. To sit in this shit. This is the chair Rosa Parks had. Lincoln was getting head for the last time in this chair. It's a 4 score and Hamilton is great. This shit wobbled me when I put the leg down. This leg was like me getting off the plane. You never want to fall when you're on ice. For whatever reason, you fall anywhere else in life. You're like, I accept this. When you fall on ice, you're like a Looney Tune animation, like when they use the same thing over and over again. I heard like the circus music, and then just boom, being on the ground, and like I missed my connecting flight. Mazel tov. You're laughing. I think I'm on codeine. I don't know. You guys have great health care. It was a long line. I had to do something before the show. My knee is so black right now, it looks like a Justin Trudeau Halloween costume. Like, I feel very Canadian up in this booth. I'm gonna sit in this stool, because y'all look like a Sweeney Todd chair. It's like I brought my friend. This is my friend Chad, this is Mike stand. I'm gonna sit. Watch out for what? What? The floor? Record? Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna hang myself. Say one more time. I was worried about like sitting. I didn't want to sit down. I never sit down before. I still got the tag on these pants. Do you see that? I still got the security tag. My shit is fucked up. Morgan J don't gotta go through this. That's my friend. I like Morgan. Was Dad not around? Like what happens? He died? Yeah. He got out early. Good for him. I hate seeing other people live their dreams. May he rest in peace. No, this show. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me see that one. I want to have a collection of chairs. You ever see that video of the TikTok golden retriever who brings her mom shit when she's in the bath? That's what this feels like right now. Joey Rinaldi, my dog, ladies and gentlemen, and my dog. I like this chair. That was it. It looks like this is the daddy chair. And this is the mama chair. It's just boom, boom, boom. And then that's grandma chair. She got to hide in the back because she's racist. She kicked Rosa Parks off herself. Fat ass huh? If you don't know who Rosa Parks is, I don't know what to teach you. It's Black History Month. I'll teach you something. Rosa Parks was a woman who sat on the bus and her husband had a car. That's all you have. That's a real fact. Happy Black History Month. You know what's fucked up? I was getting on the plane down here and they were hosing the plane off. I was like, during Black History Month. You think all dogs go to heaven. You don't know much about the civil rights movement, but let's just say, dogs are going to hell with the fire hoses. Okay, segregation didn't make its way up here. I feel like the black friend right now. Like, this is crazy. There's a lot of no lips in this crowd, so I'm starting to understand it. Like, I don't know black people unless it's all the lyrics to a Tupac song. I'll start from the beginning. No, my dad is black, obviously. No, that's what I'm talking about, brother. The opposite reaction would have been a problem. Hell nah! What the hell is this? Race mixing?
I just watched the video the other day of you
being conceived? That wasn't my dad. That's a whole other dude. Probably multiple. It was when I called my dad and he said the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happened. See, it's hard to like bring up out of context. And it was like, it wasn't even a FaceTime call either. And my dad still could have been white. Covered, Dad, can I say it? Hey, here's the thing. Anybody could say the N-word. Not everyone wants the consequences. It's called thinking before you speak. Nigga. Joey, what did you say? My knee is fucked up. It's like nice. It's like a nice vacation. I don't have to do shit for like 6 days, I think. With a fucked up knee, I could just be like, nah, man, bro. I'm gonna write this shit out. I gotta go to Toronto tomorrow. I gotta start writing some. I'm gonna be in Toronto when Kendrick's doing the Super Bowl. Some shit's gonna happen. First time I went to Toronto, I was 16. I went to see Drake. If only he knew I was there. Some stranger things have happened. I like Canada. The first time I was here, I did JFL in 2023 in July, and I thought, I didn't think this was a real place, to be honest with you. Like Canada, as a whole, there's a lot of shit that Canada is like if aliens came to Earth for 5 minutes and then had to go back and draw a picture of everything they saw. It looks right, but it's not right. Like, I ordered Subway last night, and which is like dog food anyway, but it was the one thing on the menu I could read in French. Subway, got it. Sherry Fogel. If you don't know who Jared Fogle is, that's probably a good thing. You're too young and you should stay away. Never mind. Not of Jared's. Everyone thinks I got molested in Catholic school. That's not where it happened. That's what bothers me. Like, you know what? If I didn't find out till I was older that kids got molested at Catholic school. Do you know what that does to a kid? As an adult, all his friends got molested and you didn't? Fuck, what's wrong with me, man? It's a weird thing to bring up. It's not good at parties. Bring up kid molested. It's a good way to get people to leave your parties. You can just keep telling him. You're like, wait, run it back. I forgot a detail. Yeah, pubes. 5 more people out your house. I love the people. I love. My problem is I want to be liked by everyone. That's why I got such a small circle, because I'm yeah, go ahead, look at that BBC in the bathroom, brother. Everyone's just thinking about it. He crossed his legs. Well, I gotta go find his dad. That's amazing.
I got a whole list of them. You don't believe me? I wrote them down. I wrote down every executive order that Trump wrote this week. Hold on. You don't believe me? You think I'm bullshitting? I got it. It's 4 pages of this shit. Some of them just happened. You don't even know about this, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. You got to get into a Trump position when you talk about Trump. You ever watch how he speaks? It's doggy style every time. Like, he grabs the podium doggy style with no elbows and shit. It's right here. Like, it's this, right? Look like you're doing a scoliosis test. I got a list of executive orders. I wrote them all down because I know you guys, it's a hard time reading down once you get past anywhere in the South. These are a list of hold on, let me get into my Trump. Okay, you gotta do the ass too. It's all ass. That's America's ass right there. He'd be tearing his ACL to get that ass. We are now allowed to say retarded. I looked at Elon, we could say retarded. That's a new word, I like it. Brown has been removed from the rainbow. We're not doing brown anymore, it got deported. Rainbows are also illegal. We don't like rainbows. There's no more rainbows. Anybody eating Lucky Charms, that's a 400% tariff. Chinese buffets, they have 30 days to sell before we turn them into all-you-could-grab pussy buffets. It's true, did you know this? You can grab them right there. Chen Rosal is a good guy. Puberty blockers, we're gonna ban them. They're banned. Puberty blockers are banned except for Timothy Chalamet. That little girl's gotta grow up. He's gotta grow up. We gotta do something about that kid. The Batman 2, it's gotta be released much sooner. I love the Batman. He's a billionaire. He beats up brown people. We like that guy. The crowd's not gonna like some of these next ones, but I got 4 pages of them and I don't give a fuck. Anyone who listens to Macklemore will be shot. That's true. We just implemented that yesterday. We sent the National Guard to all thrift shops. Fortnite now will have a deficit and we're gonna tax the hell out of them. They build stuff, they break it down, we don't like Fortnite. We're releasing an investigation against the professor from the Powerpuff Girls. You know the Powerpuff Girls. They got Blossom, Bubbles, and the other one, Melania. We want to find out why the hell this guy was making little girls. We don't know why he was doing it, but we love our whistleblower, black guy, Monkey, Mojo Jojo. He's a good guy. American manufacturing, we're back. Like, come on, your mother. It's just all over the back. We're back. We're gonna replace all Taco Bell with McDonald's. It's living moss. We're gonna make all the bald eagles fly to Turkey. I'm sick of looking at them like that. You're gonna get hair. I told you up front you weren't gonna like all these, and I don't give a fuck. The Statue of Liberty will be rebranded into a woman who stays in the kitchen. Oh, this is a good one. I love this one. We're gonna do a death penalty for drug dealers and pugs. All pugs are gonna be killed. We're tired of looking at the pugs. They're from China. They made the pugs in China. That's a true fact. These Timu little dogs. As president, I am declaring there are too many Dakotas. We got 2 Dakotas, north and south. We don't need it. They're all 1 Dakota now. Pulling out. We can't pull out. It's now illegal. You can't pull out. You're gonna cream pie or turn that toaster strudel into a Twinkie, okay? As president, I have decided washing your hands is gay. It's gay if you do that. You can't. Even if you pee. I am the only one, as president, I signed this. They said I could do it, so I'm doing it. I'm the only one allowed to say falafel. No one else could say falafel. That's my word. We're gonna invade heaven. We're gonna invade heaven to see how much oil they have up there. You look at this guy, Jesus, he's thin, he has all the oil, he was killed by the Jews, even though it's the Italians who did it. We're doing the Mount Rushmore Expansion Act. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get rid of Lincoln, put Daniel Day-Lewis up there. He was great, I saw him. Asgard has now become the 51st state. That's our state now. We love Thor. We don't love Thor 4, but Asgard, that's the new one. And we're going to be replacing Congress with the WWE. I think that's a lot better. You look at Vince McMahon, he hits women, I go, that's my kind of guy. Rihanna got back in the car with Chris Brown. You got to look and say he did something right. And we did this drone strike. You know about the drones? We love the drones. The drones, you look at the drones, they go bing bong, boom. You press X, you don't even have to go over there. We killed everybody in Iran. They're all dead. We took care of those Tuscan Raiders. The Sand People, you know them, they're in Iran. I don't know how they run. I see these guys, they're in flip-flops and dress shirts. I don't know how they run. But we did a drone strike in Iran. Bing, bong, boom with the drones. We did it with a whole Death Star. We built the Death Star. When I ran for president, they said, sir, you're never going to afford a Death Star. We got the rebels to pay. They paid for this Death Star. You look at the rebels. A lot of problems, the rebels. They got this guy. Yoda's a little guy. Little Yoda, that's what I call him. Little Yoda. The other day, he said, try not, do or do not. I said, what the hell is this guy saying? I think he's too old to be running. By counsel, frankly. I don't like him. I really don't like him. He's training Luke Skywalker. That's a gay guy. You look at Luke, that's gay. I know his father, black guy, Darth Vader, good guy. And we killed this general in Iran. This guy who lived there, now he's dead. He's dead. And his name was... That's a hard name to read. His name... Jafar. We killed Jafar. Jafar is dead. That's who we got for 4 years, and I think we have 4 years to say fuck the bald eagle and just make Trump the mascot, because bald eagles don't represent Americans. They fly. We fly, but commercially. Like, I flew on American Airlines last week, and I got banned for vaping one time. I didn't even realize I was vaping. Like, I just had it myself. And then I went, assalamu alaikum. I vaped one time, and this flight attendant followed me to the gate and said, "You're banned for life." And I was like, how long is that going to last? I'm glad it wasn't United. That shit would feel differently. Imagine that, you're banned. I'm like, we're supposed to be united. I know it's like Saturday night, a lot of people gotta get babysitters to come out and shit. And I appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Could you please get a babysitter for when you gotta fly? Because I'm tired of crying babies. I love babies. I hate toddlers. I can't fucking stand. Once they start speaking, I just want to punch them in the chest one time. Like, babies, I don't mind crying babies because their heads are soft as shit. If you put your finger in the back of a baby's head long enough, it's like a Tempur-Pedic. It's just gonna be there forever. You have a crying baby, you do that, and then he's done. Like Casey Anthony might have been a hero. We don't know. She might have killed baby Hitler. We don't know because she did us a service. But I see a toddler crying on a plane, and he's wearing a leash. I want to hang him by it. Crying children make me think child labor should come back. Because if that bitch was working in the mines all day, you wouldn't have energy to cry. Some of you leash your children. I could tell by how you didn't like that reality check I just gave you. If you put your kid on a leash, you're doing one thing. You training a school shooter. First comes the leash, 3 years later, he got 4 silver teeth, then he bites somebody, and everybody at his school got tetanus. Fuck the leash. I don't like dogs in strollers. I don't like kids on leashes. Those two things were not why God created the earth in 7 days. Thank you for coming, miss. I don't know why I just looked at you, the one person in a wheelchair, and said, thank you for coming like it was a fucking... And I'm gonna keep your ass here too. I got a stick. Put that shit between both wheels. That's gonna be a Yelp review later. His show was accessible, but it was not friendly. Sometimes I'm sorry to draw attention to the wheelchair, but I'm not in one. I can't help it. Every time I see someone in a wheelchair, I just want to do this shit. Like, we'll represent the Lollipop Guild. What was your name? I'm sorry. Aaron. Do you have an accent? Oh, you just said that like a Game of Thrones character. Aaron. Do you need a rap? I don't want it. Thank you for coming, Aaron. I'm sorry I'm bullying you. Can I ask why you're in a wheelchair? That's a no. Fellas, she runs the X-Men. You can clearly tell. It's always funny to me. X-Men is run by a dude in a wheelchair. And Magneto never know how to stop his ass. I'm like, yo, just go to the top of the stairs. He won't fuck with you no more, dog, I promise. Wolverine, bring me a rap. Thank you for coming, Aaron. I gotta transition out of this now. Because I thought you were gonna talk to me and now I've just embarrassed you. And that's why God punished you. We know he's not real, it's okay. Karma ain't real. You guys gotta understand that. If you're close to 30, you understand. But ain't no such thing as karma. Erin out here in a wheelchair. She's a beautiful person. I'm sure she's done nothing but great things in life. Don't clap for Erin. This ain't about her. I didn't say she was a hero. She is out here off-roading. I'm not making fun of Erin. I'm relating. Roll out. Don't look at her. Look at me, dog mom. Erin and I are bonding right now. What do you do, Erin? So I sit on your ass all day. What do you do for a living, Erin?
I have 2 jobs.
You have 2 jobs?
So
Whoa, I don't even have 1 job. I got 2 legs. And they work. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What are your 2 jobs? Don't talk to your attorney. Talk to me. You work for them?
I work with them.
With them?
Yeah.
Where?
I work at a movie theater.
Movie theater. Really? Doing what? Watching? I already got a seat. Thank you. What do you do at the theater?
Guest services.
Guest services. Yeah, you take the tickets, you tell them what theater to go to.
Yeah.
Tell them to cut the hole in the popcorn bucket. It's my dick in a box. What movie theater? Regal, AMC? Icon. Small one. Good thing you got 2 jobs, Erin. None of us heard of that shit before. What's the other job?
I'm a receptionist at a dental office.
Because you could sit.
Yeah.
You can laugh. She's laughing. Dental office receptionist.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the dentist. Got another dude's fingers in my mouth. Asking me questions like I can answer him and shit. You got any pain? Take your dick out, please. Kind of little shop of horrors is this shit. Who are you here with, Erin? The other movie theater dental office people?
Friends.
Word, hell yeah. Do you guys tell people?
They're only friends with me for the parking. Yeah.
I was literally just gonna say that, and then I went, no, that's fucked up. She's trying to have a good night, and I keep making fun of the wheelchair. And Erin beat me to the punch. She won't beat me in a race, though. I'm gonna win every time. Homophobia came back. It's one of those things from the 80s. One of 2 things that came back that stuck. Homophobia and cocaine. For a while, nobody was doing cocaine. They were doing Molly and shit. It was in rap songs, and the Rick Ross was like, I'll fuck a bitch on Molly, she don't even know it. And they were like, yo, all right, no more Molly. We gotta stop. Let's go back to cocaine. John Mulaney got hooked on cocaine. That's how you know it came back. He was like, I want more lines. And not as an actor. Give me that booger sugar. White lines. Going through my mind. There's some casual coke users in here tonight, I could tell. Because I see your jaw doing this. You ever done cocaine, Erin?
No.
No? How ableist of them to not offer you cocaine. What if you did coke and then you stood up? That would be some beautiful shit. You know? Wow!
I voted for Kamala. Everyone tried to make me feel gay. Don't clap. I didn't want to. I know, and it does make a difference. Everybody's like, white dudes for Kamala, you gay? I'm like, dude, you voting for a dude. That's gay. Like, pull up your phone right now. Pull up your phone. Look up gay, Trump supporter. That's the first picture that's getting shown. Be some dude wearing a soccer jersey with the nipples cut out. Going like, God damn it, Obama can't ruin my life. Voting in general it feels pointless because it is. But they tell us we gotta keep doing it. It's like foreplay, you know? When do I get to see some results out of this? It's a mess. It's a mess because nobody wants to talk about politics with other people. And I know you guys came out here to have a good night away from all that, and I'm sorry. But here's my thoughts about Palestine. I don't got shit to say about that. My agents are not Palestinian. I'll just say that. What are you making jokes right there? I think so. Nubian. Felt like doing a Watto impression for no reason. Yes, they went in there and they took care of them. Who? Not just the men, but the women and the children too. Political violence is not funny. It's hilarious. You have to... That's the only way we gonna break. We in a bitch cycle right now. Have you felt it? You go outside, you go, it smell like bitch out here. It didn't smell like this yesterday. It's like, you know how it's cold right now? It hasn't been cold in 42 years, and we've had every season in 3 days. Shit is just happening, and it's happening fast, and we just gotta go home and pretend that shit didn't happen. Yeah, I saw a pigeon get married to a squirrel today, and then they had a deal at Trader Joe's. It was nice. How about you? We gotta like live with so much shit because we have a little flashlight that we look at right when we take a shit. It's called a phone. I knew you guys were confused. You're like, I don't know flashlight. I don't even got no Duracell. Every morning we wake up and we shit and we look at the fucking whatever autistic Darth Vader turned Twitter into. If you have autism, I'm not scared of you. You get close, I'll just do this. You know what's fucked up? What's more fucked up than making fun of someone with autism is when people assume you have it your whole life. I'll be like, why do I like this so much? Yeah, it's the autism, dog. Turns out I'm just weird. I come in sinks. I don't know if that's autistic. I tried to write that shit off like it was autistic. There's a lot of autistic write-offs that don't need to be there. I don't think everybody has autism. Yeah. You do. You are not picking up on the social cues part at all, my brother. You're autistic? I'm sure you are. I said, yeah, I know. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Mostly white. Autism is a white thing.
I'm not white.
You're annoying. What are you?
Indian, no Salvadorian.
Oh, so you're the reason that I voted for Trump. Indian and El Salvadorian. I love the Salvadorian people. Look at them. That's, you got fucked up prisons in El Salvador, right?
I don't think so.
Yes, you do. They got rid of all the gangs and put them in one booty house. I watch it on CNN. I work on the road. Sundays on the hotel, I can watch 2 things. Football. Do I look like a football guy? I don't know what the fuck a 4th down is. That's gay shit in my ears. I'm seeing them do this. I'm like, this is not for me, man. Let's swim or some shit. The only reason I know that is because people think I'm Spanish all the time. People walk up to me speaking Spanish. I didn't know she had to translate this thing. But me as a sign language interpreter personally can't stand Spanish people. Always thought the bestly named cleaning product was Spick and Span. All right, turn. Merry Christmas. It was a rough year. I feel like everybody I know had the worst year of their life. And then people who had a good year don't say shit about it. Like, yeah, me too, man. It was... Whew. You ever hear about property taxes? My God. I had to go to rehab this year. It wasn't even my choice. You know how fucked up you gotta be for people to be like, the only way to save your life is rehab. And I was like, well, I could jump out this window. That would save me from this conversation. And my manager was like, if you don't go to rehab for 30 days, you gotta end the tour. And I'll be honest, she's a bitch, but she's 25. Everything's life or death. If I'd won too many drinks and I shat my pants outside of a church in Chicago and I got into a fight with the Phillies mascot and she had to fly across the country to bail me out, that's part of growing up. I don't care if I'm 4 years older than her. Sent me to rehab. She lives in LA. She flew from LA to New York to send me to rehab. Buzzed the door for like 25 minutes. I thought it was one of those New York crackheads who just buzz your doors forever, being like, shit, you gonna open at some point. And eventually I opened the door and it was her, and I was like, Will Smith, Mom, Dad, how was your trip? And then she was like, we have to talk, which nobody does, theoretically. Like, no one has to talk. So if they go, we have to talk, you fucked up. And you ain't gonna be doing a lot of talking either. You're just gonna sit there and go, I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I do have a problem. My father had a problem. It was shitty parenting. I went to rehab for 1 day. That's how good of a student I was. They were like, he got it, he's good. He's out here queefing sober-eyed. How's that look like? It's like two butterflies scissoring each other. You guys like jokes and then you draw a very weird line in the sand. I'll be like, queef, 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 and you're like, I didn't like that butterfly joke. I love the very hungry caterpillar. Rehab, I didn't like them. They were kind of dicks. I didn't like the way they talked to me. They were very strict. I walked in late, and they were like, he knows the rules, right? And I went, he's right here, ask him. Not a good first day in rehab. And I was like, I could do this for 30 days. It's no problem. Then I found out that they piss test you. And I was like, well. What's fucked up about it is they make you sign a waiver that says you won't smoke weed or do anything. I was like, I can go 6 weeks not drinking, standing on my head. That's how my mom did most of her pregnancy. And so I was like, all right, yeah, cool, I can do all that, but I have to smoke weed. I have to. You ever wake up and you go, I need to defrost. My defrost is smoking 3 blunts. I'll get so high I'm not even hungry anymore. I'll just be tasting my own breath. I'm like, watching Kathy Lee and Hoda make cake pops or whatever the fuck. I'm like, Not even Kathy Lee, the Bush criminal's daughter. Jenna, yes, yeah. Jenna Bush, her dad was George Bush. And that never comes up on the show. Even on Veterans Day, which I feel like that's the time to maybe say sorry. Like, you know, he lost both of his legs in Afghanistan. Hoda should be like, and how did he do that, Jenna? Sorry. That was true, it wasn't funny. But this is true and funny. Rosa Parks' husband owned a car. You're the worst echo I've ever heard in my life. You're like an echo if it was a chihuahua that was left behind as a stepchild. She did, guys, I was there. I saw the whole thing. I forgot what the fuck I was even talking about. They took her.
Thank you! What's up, motherfuckers? How we gonna make some noise? Holy shit! I love this crowd. I can't tell if you were here to see me or the AA meeting, but either way, this is the most polite group of people I've ever performed at. This crowd is hot in the lukewarm terms. This is hot and like taking a shower at your friend's house. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this work. Hi, doctor, it's good to see you. We were in a crazy street fight like 6 years ago. They don't believe us. That's a weird way to start a story, but it's true. We were in a street fight. That's how raw my shows could get. You can tell by this floral print on this hoodie, my shit gets raw. Should I tell the story? I guess I'm the one holding the microphone. We're both on probation. That's why she has to live out here. Order a drink, get whatever you want. It's on you, okay? Make sure she knows. No, seriously, get Dr. Yvette a drink. Let her know. I've been telling the story. It's crazy. It was like 6 years ago. 4 years ago. 6? Damn. I was trying to make us both sound younger. It was COVID, so it was 27 years ago. 27? I was at a comedy club, and there was like a group. It was a late show. You know, I work late nights. I'm like Batman, except I'm wearing the underwear on the outside because I'm an alcoholic. And there was a group of kids at this late show, and I was about to go up. And from New Orleans, I remember, because I said all those people drowned in Katrina, and you guys somehow made it out. And they were not cool about that joke. So I made 10 more. And I was like, fuck your dog, fuck your friend's dog, fuck your grandmother. I hope she was the first to go. I did not, am I bullshitting? That is exactly, yeah, I said fuck them all. I was mad at New Orleans that day. I hope the Levi's break again. I wear Wrangler jeans only. And then I go outside and they're all trying to fight, and I go out and there's a Spanish bartender who goes up. He's like, you remember? He looked like the Boston Celtics mascot. He's like this tall, but he's backing those motherfuckers up. And it's like 6 white dudes. They're like, come on, man, yeah, I'll call my dad. And I'm like behind him. And I'm like, yeah, get 6 more dudes. It'll be a fair fight. I just watched a Clint Eastwood movie, so I thought I was tough. And then my friend behind me was like, guy, he was like Morty. He was like, I'm a pacifist. Oh, geez, we know having fun. And then we had a friend, Omar, who's not with us anymore. He passed during COVID, but he could have passed during this fight. Next thing I see, our friend Omar has a pair of nunchucks that he grabs out of his trunk. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what side he was on, but I was hoping it was mine. Then he disappeared with the rest of the Ninja Turtles. This is technically vacation for me right now. I get to jack off in the sink at the hotel. I don't have to clean it up. I can just turn the faucet on and watch it go. That's another 20 minutes. Things are so much slower out here. I love it. And then I had a lot of time to kill. I said, let's go just walk around. And I just sat in the courtyard for 2 hours in Torrey. And we're just watching kids. And I was like, we should probably go now. What do you do, AJ? You're accountant. That's what the A stands for. That's fucked up. My name is Accountant Jones. I never had free will. Be the most boring sitcom ever. Every day, just be like, all right, you spent this much in quarter 3. Tune in next week to see how much you spent in quarter 4. I'm Accountant Jones. My favorite and only position is missionary. Boop, boop, boop. I'm sorry I keep doing that to your face, dog. That's sorry. You just keep like getting these bursts of heat. Is this you? Who are you here with?
My mom.
I'm sorry, Mom. You're about to have a little brother after this show, dog. I'm sorry. Just be glad you can't get pregnant through the mouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sorry. This is a weird show. It feels like I'm performing for only stuffed animals. It's like doing a card trick for Stevie Wonder. It's pointless. Is this your card? Yeah, it was black. How did you know? Walking in here was weird. I walked in and I saw there was nobody. And I was like, oh, wow, this is where my career is. There was just nobody. And then there was an easel on an empty stage and 14 seats. And I was like, wow, that's why it said 75% is sold. Because I sold 9 tickets. And then they had just like a, did you guys see that when you walked in? There's like a stage upstairs. I guess they do open mics, but like they had like a picture of like another comic who I thought like died. Right, so I thought like, they were gonna start my show off being like, today we like to honor James. Who's ready to start the show? And they just pick up his easel as I'm walking on stage, be like, yeah, fuck you, James. Good luck standing up now on the ground, bitch. You cold bastard. It just turns out it was an open mic poster. Whether or not James is alive has been yet to be discovered. But I hope that bitch is gone. How do you guys know each other? White supremacy?
Oh my God.
No, no, not you. I know you and I both voted for Bernie. I could tell. I know. I feel like you listen to the lyrics of Nas.
Wow.
Like you could break down Illmatic better than the rest of us. I know. I would let you say the N-word. You would just have to say it right in front of them. What do you do? Yeah. Factory worker. What factory? What do you make? What, Meyer? Yeah, I work at Oscar. It's a partnership. It's like SAG after it, you know? And this your lady? How long you been together? A few months, that's great. She wants to clap, but she knows it's not gonna last. I'm kidding. I just went through a breakup, so everything is death to me. I've been doing that sometimes. I've ruined people's joy. I'm like, oh, you enjoy it while it lasts, motherfucker. I miss my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. I miss her dog. Except when she kissed it on the mouth. Humans just sit there and take it. They're like, oh, you're so cute. Like, I gotta go, baby. I got showing. Come here. I'll see you later. I thought that was next week. Yeah, the flight. I got walk. Weather. That's how I got successful, was watching a dog kiss my ex-girlfriend's lips all the time when we lived together. Nothing motivates you more than wanting to be out of the house. I would come home at 4 a.m. and she's like, "You not tired?" I'm like, "I am, but not sleep-wise. Tired of watching a dog kiss my girlfriend." That lull was called reality. Some of you here with your significant others have also shared kisses with the dog. I can tell. You can get that kiss on the lips, you can smell the kibbles or bits. Smell like sausages. Fuck it. I mean, does anybody have any questions for me? I know you guys, some of you guys are getting your checks. You're like, damn, the show wasn't that funny, man. He just shit on dogs. If you have a question, you can shout it out for me. I like answering questions sometimes. Sometimes it makes for a good clip. Sometimes it makes me want to kill myself. What happened?
You don't like my dog either.
What kind of dog? Pug?
No, I have a French bulldog.
French bulldog. That's it's all right. That's like a white rapper. If you do like, you do like 2 good albums, I'll fuck with you. You know, like French bulldogs are like the M&Ms of dog communities. You know. Who else had it? Any other questions? You're like, not after what you just did to that motherfucker. My favorite dog, Snoop. SNOOP, Diggle Double G. I had a Boston Terrier when I was growing up. I liked him a lot, man. He was black and white, just like me. Yeah, I know. Where do you think these jokes come from? Life experience. My dog was a G. My dad let me name him when I was 4. His name was Peter Parker Spider-Man. And that's what all my passwords were for the longest time. Parker. Now I gotta change my passwords. I just fucking told you. I loved Parker. Parker was gangster, man. He would hump everything he saw. I didn't know till I got the sex talk that he was doing that. I thought we were just dancing. It was like a little game we'd play. I put the blanket on, I'd be like, all right, come on, Parker. Why is this blanket sticking to me now, Mom? Look. But here's the thing about Trump. You can always tell when he's about to go off script because he sees a word he doesn't know how to pronounce. And he acts like the word he's fucking up is a new word he's teaching us. And I learned it when he gave that press conference on Iran. Because what Trump does is he just starts going off script right before he's about to fuck up a word. But he keeps it presidential. But he's still very Trumpy about it. I remember he was just like, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. The United States has commissioned a drone strike. Drones.
They're bing bong boom, drones. We did it with a Death Star. Could you believe that? We did it with a Death Star. And we built the Death Star. Could you believe it? They said we couldn't build the Death Star. We did it. We got the rebels to pay. They paid for the Death Star. They said we couldn't do it. We did it. Yoda, you know this guy, Yoda. Little guy called Little Yoda. That's this guy. Born in Kenya. Could you believe it, Yoda? And also Luke Skywalker, you know this guy? He's gay. Luke is gay. I saw him fighting his father. Darth Vader, black guy, born in Kenya. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, United States Commissioner drone strike, in which we killed this guy, you know this guy. From Iran. That's okay. Could be good, could be bad. Wasn't good for him. Wasn't good. Iran, you have to walk. He was an Iranian general, this guy. Iranian. His name. Jafar. We killed Jafar.
Welcome back, miss. We'll just talk about our suicidal thoughts. Do you have any? You've never thought about killing yourself? That's good. I'm not shaming you for it. No. I'm a white woman in America. Why would I? Everything is literally perfect for me. Welcome. Sorry. All you did was pee, and that's the shit on you. Are you here with these fine people over here? With your husband. Beautiful couple. A lot of missionaries. Missionaries are great, dude. I love missionaries. We face each other so we can argue. Doggy, that's when you know you're in trouble. When every position is doggy. It's like you take your dick out, face the wall. Thank you for coming to Christian Comedy Night, by the way. I appreciate it. You look like you met when you were a youth pastor and wait for her to turn 18. How did you meet? At college. Bolton College. What college?
BYU.
PYU? That doesn't sound real. I feel like you just insulted me in second grade. PYU? Where is that? Pennsylvania? Damn. So close. What part of Utah? Pro. That's where the P comes from.
Yeah.
Got it. Somebody's cracking themselves up back there. Are you surprised that I heard that? Where are you laughing at?
I'll be real. It's because I'm shocked that they met at college. Because like, don't y'all sign contracts that y'all can't fuck?
It's weird that you know that. It's weird that nobody was talking to you, and then you volunteered that information. It's like when dudes are like, hey man, the age of consent in Alabama is 14. How the fuck you know that? That's not the flex you think it is. It's like, I know, I signed it, I violated it, now I'm in jail, dog. I can't live nowhere near the school. You see me on TV, To Catch a Predator season 12. That's right, I was the one who showed up and continued to eat the pizza. Wait, I want to know, how do you know about that? First of all, I didn't even know there was a contract that said you have to sign it and say you're not going to fuck. Why is that? It's not a contract. Okay, I feel like we're all on an episode of Better Call Saul right now. This is fantastic. Your Honor, my client has no bitches, if I'd like to start the back argument. He's not fucking without pen and paper, baby. Tell me what it is, break it down.
I'm a Jets fan.
Oh my God. Every time I ask this man a question, I get 12 more questions. I was like, how do you know about the legality of fucking on college campuses? First of all, I'm from Mars, motherfucker. starts in September 1962, a Tuesday. I just told you to press debit or credit, sir. Okay, you're a Jets fan, so you know how to get fucked. That's first off.
From BYU.
Don't say we, you did not. You were not part of that decision-making process at all. They were not up before draft day. We got to figure out what this statutory rapist thinks before we draft him. Make sure the paperwork is right. Okay, wait, so I'm guessing they drafted somebody that broke the fuck contract. You could have just said that. They fucked the draft contract, and you said...
They broke it too.
Yes. Now we're all going to hell. What did the contract say? Do you know? I've been trying to get answers for 12 minutes. As soon as we get to the root of it, he's like, what, you think I got fucking answers? I'm sorry, why am I on trial? What is the contract? See, aren't you upset that you peed when you did? This all could have been avoided. What does the contract say? Is it a contract or is it more or less like an agreement?
Yeah, it's more of like it's an honor code.
An honor code.
Yeah, like,
And it
hey,
says,
you're coming here.
you better not be coming anywhere else. But this woman is on her phone right now. This is incredible. Well, you gotta find out the chlamydia results as soon as you can, I guess. I can smell it from here. Yes, doctor, yes, no. So you're saying I can't have sex tomorrow? Doesn't matter if it's my uncle or not? No, this isn't the first time. Yes, I love Game of Thrones. Why do you ask? Yes, of course. Will my Oxycontin prescription be ready? Will it be ready if I come in with a gun tomorrow? Yes, I thought so, doctor. No, I can talk. I'm just at a comedy show. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I have no class. That's how I got chlamydia. I was fucking in a public bathroom. I'll be honest, I wasn't even fucking. I just put my vagina right on the hand dryer and let it go. So it wasn't chlamydia. There's just a bunch of shit follicles in my vagina right now. You're also saying I have a problem with situational awareness? Oh, it's just autism. Okay, got it. So is this covered by my Obamacare? I don't have Obamacare. I'm not even talking to anybody right now? I am schizophrenic. Okay, good. But I don't have chlamydia. I do have chlamydia. Ah, shit. Well, as long as I'm not schizophrenic. Still not picking it up. Does she speak English? You just talking. It's like watching Anne Frank on a phone. It's like, yes, I'm at a comedy show. Please help me. This man in Times Square came up to me and asked if I wanted to go to a basement, and I said yes. I'm afraid I'm going to be human trafficked again. This will be the second time this week. I was lucky to get out of there alive the first time. I think that's how I got chlamydia. I tripped and fell on a rusty screw. Anyway, please send help. My exact address. Oh, don't say my address. That's how I'll get trafficked again? Okay, got it. I will just share my location with everybody on Twitter. Cool. All right, I gotta go, but I'm gonna talk for like 20 more minutes. How's mom? Still dead? Oh, okay, good. That bitch needs to stay in the ground. Yeah, the guy I'm with is not paying attention to me at all. Yeah, he's looking at the really good-looking guy on stage. Yeah, he's like dressed in all black. Kind of looks like if Adam Driver had a baby with Pete Davidson. I would fuck that baby, because I also have chlamydia and I'm a pedophile. I'm gonna just keep defaming her character until she looks at me. She didn't laugh at any of my previous jokes, that's why I'm going so hard on her right now. Hello, yes, is this a dumb bitch hotline? Hi, yeah, Stacy again. I just want to say, this door says pull and I'm pushing, but nothing's happening. Could you please send AAA? They're not coming out anymore? Okay. Cool. I can't believe I'm going this long. There's so many... I'm sober, too. This is just mental illness, baby. Miss,
Oh, now you hang up the phone. Hi, Troy Bond, how you doing? What happened? That is a great question. What's your name? No, the other person who was talking on the phone. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No, like 7:30. No, I'll be here till next Friday, then I'm going to Rhode Island. I feel like I'm talking to a Muppet. This is the best set of my life.
What's up, over there? Thank you for coming, thank you for coming, thank you. Right back in time from the peep break. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for coming, man. It's Saturday night and the night before church. That's when I masturbate. That way there's no cum for the priest to take the next day. Yo, I used to... I'm sorry, this is the last show of a 5-show weekend. Shit about to get vulnerable. One time, I'm wearing no shirt under this silk shirt. I feel, woo! You gotta see my nipples in about 2.5 seconds. I used to love it if a girl swallowed. I still do, but one time, you gotta like know what level of freak somebody beyond. Like, girl like, spit in my mouth. I'm like, okay, cool, sure. That's technically battery, but you don't tell, I won't tell. Women are a lot freakier than men. Men think, we watch porn, so we think we just got jackhammer and be like, yeah, fuck the shit out of her for 12 seconds. That's my time limit. I'm like, I come quick, I'm not gonna lie to you. I come a lot and I come often and I come quickly. I'm like a neighbor who you don't want to see. I'm just, hey, how you doing? See you later. I come a lot, I'm a Uzi. Just, I gotta come all across the country and some in Dublin. I could come a lot, but I come quick. That's my, you know, I don't apologize no more for coming quick. I just go, you're welcome. Yo pussy feel like heaven. I'm a fast comer. Like a soap bubble will last longer than I do. I come very quickly. But I could go multiple rounds, at least 3. Anything past that is like trying to, you got like no dish soap left and you really squeeze the bottom. You're like, I had one time a woman swallowed and she spit that shit right back out at me. I didn't like that. I felt like I was an alien. Just like, I hooked up with her a second time after that. I don't know why. And she got more mischievous with my semen. That's a sentence no one has ever said. She took my cum and like, I don't know how, but like she had a little bit in her hand and she patted my back. I was like, Batman, so that's what that feels like. I've come on many a back, never my own. That was a lot, I'm sorry. That was... Usually it was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, y'all ever come? I like being here, man. As someone who is suicidal, it's nice to be in Washington. I feel at home. But not for long. Just kidding. Nah, but I did try to kill myself once. It didn't work. You did get at your lowest when usually I ask the crowd, you ever feel suicidal? But I know you have. I know where we are. I I landed in Seattle, and the cab driver was like, Tacoma? And he was from Afghanistan. And even he was like, yo, Tacoma is dangerous, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. That's the first Uber ride I ever had where he patted me down to make sure I had no weapons and shit. So, like, suicide is some real shit, man. Obviously, I'm not making it up, but men and women kill themselves very differently. Women, you do it in a way where there's not a lot of cleanup because you're empath. You know, women think about other people. Dudes will blow their brains out and be like, fuck it, I don't care who gotta clean that shit up. Ain't gonna be me. It'll be the same person who pays for my funeral. Nobody. Women just drown themselves in a bathtub, so all you gotta do is just pull the drain up. Soggy dead bitch. That was Whitney Houston's last song. I will drown inside you. How will I know if I'm really drowning? That's how her daughter died too, man. Swimming is hereditary. Someone gave me this in one of the staff members. This is Batman 1995 glass that McDonald's would give out. I didn't rinse this shit out at all. I just put a beer in here and I could taste the asbestos. Every sip of this feels like a Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Nah, man, I'm cool as shit. No side effects. Remember we all get vaccines and shit? Some of us. Others just didn't give a fuck about grandparents. My grandfather was one of those grandfathers that I spent a lot of time with him growing up because my dad is black and that's just what happens. You go get raised by your grandparents for a little bit and get no explanation. And my parents, my dad is black and my mom is white. Race mixing. And one day I just got dropped off at my grandfather's house and I didn't see my parents for 2 months. And my grandfather never let me not go to school. I remember one day I was puking out of my ass and I was like, I'm so sick, I think I'm starting a new plague. And he was like, you ain't dead, you going to school, boy. And then he would always brag, I fought in World War II and the Korean War and I still drove the tank every day. And then he died of COVID. And I was like, didn't fight that shit, bitch. No antibodies is weak. I also coughed on him a bunch. That's not I love you, Papa. R.I.P. He fought in 2 wars. He's going to hell. Thou shalt not kill. It says. I'm sorry. I'm only telling these jokes because he's dead. When he was alive, I was saluting him and shit. I found out he was dead when I was on stage. It was a great. I used to bring my phone on stage with me. I don't anymore because of this night. I was on stage and my grandfather had died and it was 1 in the morning in New York City and I was at this comedy club. I had my phone right here and it was a small room. There was 30 people in it and my phone was on vibrate. So and my phone vibrates to Darth Vader's Imperial March. You just hear for 3 minutes, and then the audience was like, answer it! And I saw it was for my dad, and it was 1 in the morning, and my dad calls me all day, never at night. He goes to bed at 8 p.m., he's done. And I'm like, he called me at 1 a.m., this ain't gonna be good news. So I answered it, I said, hello, Dad, you're on stage, and on speaker. He said, take me on speaker. I said, did you get caught cheating? And he was I said, cause that'd be pretty cool. He's like, yeah, adultery. And he was like, your grandfather died. And I said, oh, laughter? And then I put my phone down, and that was 1 minute into a 38-minute set I had to do. And everybody in the audience just heard my dad on speaker go, your grandfather died. And I just had to start making shit up about him so they wouldn't feel bad. I was like, yeah, he was Hitler's number 2. The whole gas thing, that was his idea. Honestly, he died in Argentina. That's where the Nazis went to go after they lost. Well, I guess, you look around, sometimes they won. I wish sometimes I could be like as prideful as those Nazi dudes, man. They be wearing the merch and shit. They do. They go to prison, they get the tattoo, the swastika shit. They shave their head. I'm like, damn, I was a little insecure coming out in this tonight. I was like, someone gonna call me and I'm gonna have to go home. And they just got Nazi right there. No hair. And no lips either.